Hi guys, it's Nancy and I have the Spellbinders June 2024 Club of the Month. We are starting with the 3D folder of the month. And yes, I'm using my Lilac Shimmer Platinum. We're going to use that a couple times here. So the first thing I have run through some Tangerine Spellbinders cardstock. This is the Color Essentials cardstock. Tangerine, this is 100-pound, nice and heavy. And I've already sprayed this with the Spellbinders spritzer with some water. And look at this. If this doesn't say summer, think about lemon, limes, oranges. So much fun. But come on, tell me that texture isn't there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So when you are running this through, you're going to use the base sandwich, which is your A platform. You're going to put your 3D embossing folder in, and then you're going to put your D adapter plate through, and you're going to run your creased part of the folder through, run that through, and look at that. But always spritz your paper with a little bit of water beforehand. This works great on foiled card as well, metallic cards. But oh my gosh, that looks like actual slices. You could do lemons, limes, oranges, anything. But the reason I picked orange was because it goes beautifully with the wax seal of the month. And you know, whenever companies do club kits, they usually give you, what I found in the past experience, is their excess stuff. Like, they never give you the good stuff. Well, you know what? Spellbinders is always the exception to the rule. They give you the good stuff. So here is this month's wax seal of the month for June. This is called Sun and Waves. And here you can see the actual wax seal, nice round wax seal. And there it is, the sun and the waves, okay? And here's what I was really, really pleased with is they give you the new must-have wax bead mix. So they're not giving you leftover wax beads. They're giving you a brand new wax seed mix, which comes with 4 different colors. You get this light teal, you get a metallic teal, you get a metallic gold, and then there's a metallic darker teal. So there's the metallic lighter teal, a metallic darker teal, and you get the metallic gold. So you get 4 different colors in this wax bead mix. So this is brand new for this year to come out with your wax seal and this full wax beads. And look what I did. I just mixed those up. So look at how cool that comes out when you mix those up. And I thought, oh, that's going to look really cool with this orange background. So that is why I picked the tangerine with that. And I love that, okay? Now let's talk about the glimmer. I already did the glimmer, and it is another sentiment set that is a cut and glimmer set. So I've already glimmered it. We're going to cut it. I have it ready to go. I tried to do all this ahead of time. If you do not know how to use your glimmer or your die cutting system, go back and watch a couple of my previous videos. I've already done this ahead of time to save you some time. But here I've already glimmered it. And the roll of foil is also a new roll of foil. This is the Satin Pewter GLF 057 Satin Pewter, you guys. This is a new roll of foil that we haven't gotten before. So Satin Pewter, okay? Love that with that, and you get the glimmer plate and you get the die. So hello friend, there's nothing better than ice cream and you. Hope things are sunnier soon. May you enjoy your retirement to the fullest. Hope your day is as relaxing as a walk on the beach. Time for another adventure, and it's time to make summer memories. Okay, so we're going to die cut this. So to die cut it, we need our base plate A, base plate B, cutting plate number 1, and then cutting plate number 2. And when you get the purple machine, you get the purple plates. So we're going to run that through. And you'll notice when I run this through the glimmer or the cutting, we want to go lengthwise. We don't want to run these through and do it perpendicular like this. This causes speed bumps when you're running it through your glimmer or your cutting machine. You want to run them through lengthwise, okay? Parallel. This way you don't get speed bumps when you're foiling or when you are cutting, okay? So we are going to, and I used a little bit of Spellbinders tape to hold it down. That crunching noise is perfectly normal. So we have our 3D embossing folder, our wax seal of the month. This is the glimmer of the month. These are all July's. If you are already on the Spellbinders program, you can add the club kits as early as the 1st of the month. If you are new to the clubs and you have never had a club before, you can add them as early as the 6th of the month. So I will have the links down below. I will appreciate it if you guys would let Spellbinders know you found out about these by using my links. That's very helpful. When you get the glimmer of the month, you will get this month the glimmer plate. You must use a hot foiling system. This will work with any hot foiling system. So whether you have the glimmer hot foil system, the Gemini foil press system, or the Go Press and foil system, it will work with any of those. You have the die, which coordinates and cuts all of that out, and you get the full roll of foil, and the foil does come in the coordinating box. So you get all of these when you get the glimmer of the month. When you get the wax seal of the month, you get the wax seal itself, which again comes in the box, nicely packaged like this, handle and wax seal, and you get the full 100 beads of the mix of the wax seal. So that is the wax seal of the month. And then when you get the 3D embossing folder, you get the embossing folder. Okay. So the only thing you need to provide are the actual machines. Okay. So here we have our, look, and the hello friend is separate. So you can just use the hello, or you can use the hello friend. And then you have all of these sentiments. So we're going to put these aside and save these. These are all ready to go. So the last thing that I get is the Betterpress. Now, before we get into the Betterpress, I wanted to show you some backgrounds I've made. You may or may not be aware that Spellbinders has been carrying some new items. Now, these are not brand new in the shop, but these are the color sparks, and I've had color sparks for a while. This one is called the Poolside Collection, and it includes these 3 colors: chartreuse, lime green, and cerulean blue. So I wanted to show you, I did this on the Spellbinders watercolor paper. So they now carry watercolor cardstock, and all I did was again use the Spellbinders spritzer, and I spritzed these 3 colors and use the chartreuse, lime green, and cerulean blue on this one. Okay, so to show you how I did that, I'm gonna try this on the Spellbinders Betterpress paper, but I'm going to try 3 different colors. I'm going to try the Sunsplash set, and the Sunsplash set gives us Gamboge, Marigold, and Scarlet. And I was thinking, well, that would look pretty with the embossing folder. So what I've done is cut a piece of the Betterpress paper, which is similar to the watercolor paper, and let's see how it does. So I'm going to show you guys how I actually made that background, but instead of using the watercolor paper, I am actually using the Betterpress paper. This is the Spellbinders Betterpress cotton card panels, which is 118 pound, where the watercolor cardstock is 110 pounds. Okay, so we're going to see how this turns out. So how I do this is I have a little spritz box. This is just a shipping box, and I have some paper towels in here. As you can see, they're nice and colorful, but they just absorb some of that extra, and I just have a piece cut in half here. And then I take my spritzer, and it doesn't matter which side, but I just spritz some water on there, and I just put some of these powders down. Now these are water reactive colors. Okay, they're watercolors. And you can see I gently just tap the bottom. That one is the Gamboge. This one is the Marigold. And if you've never used these before, they are really fun because each background is going to be really different. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes a super long way. And then I'm just going to spritz again, and you'll see how that water activates that color. It's basically a powder pigment that's water reactive, okay? And then I can take a brush or heat tool and dry that. I just add a little bit of scarlet. Now you can add more water to this, which will lighten the color. You can add more color to this if you want to intensify the color. That is up to you. I am adding a little bit more gamboge to this side, which will make it a little bit more yellow on this side. I'm going to add a little more water to spread that out. You'll notice as I put that scarlet powder, it just left those granules there, but as I add water, it will reactivate those granules. And as I move this around, it will move those granules and move those colors around. Okay, that's pretty dry. Now I am noticing there is some pilling in here, so I would say if you're going to do this technique, it does look like the watercolor paper is going to hold up better than the Betterpress paper. I just wanted to do my own little experiment there for you guys. Let's run this back through the 3D embossing folder and see how it looks now with these fun colors. By the way, you can also put these in a well or a and make your own watercolors and watercolor with them. So you don't have to use them just for backgrounds. You can actually watercolor with them with the watercolor brushes as well. Now this is pretty thick. And look at how fun that comes out. So you can make your own fun backgrounds with those for use in there. Okay, so let's get to the Betterpress plate. I think this was what I was most excited about, is the Betterpress plate. It does come with 2 sentiments and dies to cut out the sentiments. It is called Summertime Palms, and I just love this one. It goes great with last month's set with the little cockatoo birds. This is called Summertime Palms, and it has 3 press plates. So you get these, which is a large one, and then it says sending a sunny hello and wishing you a relaxing birthday, and the 2 sentiments have dies to cut them out, which I love. But that's why I did the poolside collection, because I thought, oh, this is going to look really cool having this greenish background and doing that print on there. So let me get my Betterpress out and let's Betterpress this and see how that looks. So let's move this out of the way. Raise you guys up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. So with our Betterpress, I have one, I believe only one shim, yeah, one shim in. And then I have my base plate. I'm going to put my palm plate in there, which is magnetic. And I cannot wait to foil this. I think since I have my glimmer machine out, do we have time to foil? I think maybe we have time to foil. I can't really see the time. Maybe we'll try to foil here. Okay, so we have that on there. And then I have my piece of sticky grid, which I think we're almost running out of stickiness here. Let's see here. Yeah, we're running out of stickiness there. I might just use a piece of tape on this one. Another piece of sticky grid. Go. Okay. And I think I'm going to use my homemade green ink, which all I did was mix some reinkers, a little bit of blue, a little bit of green, and I made my DIY green ink, which came out pretty nice. Nice dark green ink. Come on, stick on there. My little mini brayer. I've been using this to stick things down. But my version of green ink is a nice dark green ink. And if it's not dark enough, then we'll switch it up. This is still not sticking. All right. Oh, it's almost like a shadow print. Let me see if I can keep this from moving. Ooh, it's nice and indented though. I'm going to go with the darker green. What do we have? I think I'll bring in some of my... I'm going to bring in my Archival inks and use peeled paint. I'm a little worried. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm a little worried that I might not get that impression in the same spot. So I'm going to flip my plate when I run this through again. In other words, I'm going to turn it this way. So this is going to be my background. Did that peel? It did peel a little, didn't it? It looks like it peeled. Oh, that's just the gradient from the, from the color bursts. The color sparks. That's cool. I thought the paper peeled, but it didn't. Okay, so I'm flipping this way. So when it prints again, this is in the background. This is going to be darker. So this is Archival Ink peeled paint, which is definitely a darker green. Okay. Okay, let's run that. Oh yeah, that is really cool. Oh, this is going to look really cool with last month's with the birds and everything. So I double printed that. It looks like a little forest of leaves in the background. All right, that is really cool. I'm going to foil this. I have the glimmer out. Let me plug it in so it warms up. Because you guys always want to see things glimmered. Let me move my watercolor paper out of the way. So we're going to clean this off. And I just use a little bit of stamp cleaner and a microfiber towel to clean that off. I'm not worried about it staining. That's not going to affect my foiling. But for my foiling friends, yes, you can foil these plates. In fact, that's why I love them, because I feel like I get double the money out of them. So it's the same process as when we are using the normal glimmer plates. So we're going to have our glimmer machine. I have mine taped. If you want more information on that, I have a video on taping it, and that's so I can keep everything in place. We're just going to put this down. And for this, you do not want to use Waterpress or, you do not want to use watercolor or Betterpress paper, okay? You want to use the smoothest paper you have. The Spellbinders Specialty Glimmer paper works really good because it is super smooth, or Yupo paper works really good. Anything that is super, super smooth works excellent for this. I like to use hammer mill, which I don't have in front of me right now. But I'm not going to use this pewter. I want a gold. I was thinking of gold. Here's champagne. Because the texture, when it comes to foiling, you want the smoothest paper. Even with hot foiling, you want the smoothest paper. So textured paper and foil don't really get along so great. And if you want to know more about foiling, follow my channel. I would love for you guys to subscribe. I do a lot of foiling, whether it comes to hot foiling or toner foiling. If you don't know what the difference is, then you definitely want to follow my channel. And you might want to join my group on Facebook. It is called the Foiling Snobs Club. That's our very helpful group where we teach everybody how to foil like a snob. And that's in jest. We really just want you to learn how to do your best foiling. I'm using some champagne glimmer foil here. This is GLF 025 because I really thought this would look pretty in gold foil. And let's just grab some I guess I'll just grab some plain white hammer mill cardstock here. I use the Hammer Mill Premium Color Copy cardstock. I use 80 or 100 pound. It's the one with the chameleon on it. If you can find it, I'll link my Amazon shop. But you just really want super smooth cardstock. I'm going to cut this down to 5.5 by 4 1/4 using my new favorite Guillotine trimmer from Spellbinders. This thing has been wonderful. Super smooth. 5.5 by 4 1/4. Fits perfectly on my desk. It's nice and light. It's super smooth when it's cutting. Okay, now what happens is as soon as this is warmed up and ready to go, this green light is going to come on and we're going to hit the timer. All that timer does is it counts down 60 seconds. That's all it's going to do, is it's going to count down 60 seconds for us. So once that is done, counting down, we're going to pull this platform off. Now, some of you guys might have a problem disengaging this platform. If you have a problem disengaging this, lift this up a little bit before you pull it off. So if you have a problem yanking this off, lift up on this a little tiny bit before you disengage it. Okay, so we're going to give that just a second. I'm going to pause the video so you're not counting down 60 seconds, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, 60 seconds is up. We are disengaging and running this through our lilac platinum. That's all it is, running it through. Easy peasy. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. And these cool down faster than the regular glimmer plates too. Give that a second to cool down. And then, like I said, the two sentiments are sending a sunny hello and wishing you a relaxing birthday. And there are two coordinating dies that go with that. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that stunning? And you can ink blend over this. You can color over this. So you can Betterpress it or you can glimmer it. And you can use this negative foil. You can go back over with a solid hot foil plate and foil this. You can use this on solid toner sheets. I've shown you guys a hack for that. This is going to look beautiful if you do this over a green toner sheet. Oh, the wonderful things we can do with this. I will save that for another video though. So this is the Betterpress of the month. Right here. Betterpressed and foiled. Here is the 3D embossing folder. Here is the Glimmer of the month, which comes with the satin pewter and wonderful sentiments and die. And here is the wax seal of the month. So hopefully you guys will want to go check these out. They are great values. And then, of course, there's the whole kit and caboodle. If you just got to have it all, you can go check that out. There are other items as well. Stamp and die, stamp of the month, regular embossing folders, all of those as well. Make sure you go check out my friends. I will have their links down below. Any questions, post those down below. If you had fun watching my video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And again, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I often do giveaways as well, but I would be honored and humbled if you were a subscriber. Do we think we can throw together some quick cards? Let's throw together some quick cards. Let me pause the video. You gonna give me 5 minutes? I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I used the Betterpress and I did Betterpress the 2 sentiments out of clay ink. So we have that orange to match. And here they are, sending a sunny hello and wishing you a relaxing birthday. I also cut the backgrounds out and I have some card bases made up. So I think we can throw together 4 cards, and I think we have enough sentiments to do so. So let's try to do that. All right. So here we go with the first one. I'm gonna use my Spellbinders tape runner. This is my favorite tape runner, you guys. I'm always reaching for that. In fact, somebody remind me that I need to order some more refills. I use them all to make my son's graduation announcements. I really like how this came out. This really came out cool. I like that. But this just glides on so effortlessly. It never gets hung up. It's so easy to refill. And I can't tell you how many tape runners I've gone through, and the tape runners have gotten hung up. Got a little tape on my finger here. There we go. Sending a sunny hello. I just want to go on the beach. This just reminds me of Aruba. I just want to have a pina colada and lay on the beach under a palm tree. Take me back. Okay, that one's the first one. That one was easy. Here we have a top folding card. This one should be sending you a sunny hello. So easy to do, though. So I'm just going to say hello, and so let's see. Time for another adventure. So many fun sentiments on this one. I'm going to put this. Now, I get a lot of questions about wax seals. I don't generally put my wax seals on envelopes because you do have to pay for extra postage, at least with my post office, and you have to ask for hand stamping. So I like to put them on the outside. You have to ask for hand postage stamping. This is pretty. And then I do like to use glue on mine. A really strong glue, but I love this, sending a sunny hello. And then we have that sunny waves on there. Oh, that's fun. But it's up to you how you want to use it. But from what I'm understanding, if you use it on an envelope, you want to use super strong glue. Some people use double envelopes, and you should use extra postage. May you enjoy your retirement to the fullest. I don't know anybody retiring anytime soon. It's time to make summer memories. Hope things are sunnier soon. Time for another adventure. There is nothing better than ice cream and you. Hope your day is as relaxing as a walk on the beach. I'm going to just say... Let me see here. I think I'm just going to leave this one as hello and then write my message on the inside of that one. We're going to leave that one like that. It speaks for itself. This one with the sun again, I'm going to put this one on the inside, and I'm going to put time for another adventure, because my friends and I are always planning vacations and things, so I think this would be fun for that one. And I will put friend, time for another adventure on this one. Friend, time for another adventure. That pewter foil goes with everything. Yes. That is perfect for that one. And then last but not least, wishing you a relaxing birthday. Can't go wrong with that. Nice palm fronds for that. That just looks like a spa card. You know what? My sister's birthday's coming up. I'll send her that. She needs a day at the spa. I think I'll put that on the inside. Nice calming card. Look at that. I threw together 4 cards. You guys know I very rarely put the cards together. I just normally show you guys some techniques. But using the Glimmer of the Month, Wax Seal of the Month, 3D Embossing Folder of the Month, and Betterpress of the Month, we got 4 cards out of it. So here is Betterpress of the Month, Wax Seal of the Month on that one. Sending you a sunny hello. 3D Embossing Folder of the Month, Glimmer of the Month. Just a simple hello. That one I can throw in my purse if I need to just jot down a note to somebody. I can drop that off. This one is Betterpress of the Month, but I glimmered it. Just using some champagne foil. Some fun, simple note cards. I love this Betterpress plate. I hope they bring more out like this. And this is, remember you guys, this is club only. So you cannot purchase this. Only club kits. If they sell out, they sell out. If there are any extras, you may get an opportunity to purchase it. But if they sell out, you will not get an opportunity to purchase it. So this is Betterpress of the Month only at this time. And then we have the Betterpress sentiment, wishing you a relaxing birthday, but again, I glimmered it. And then 3D embossing folder with the Glimmer of the Month. Friend, time for another adventure, and then Wax Seal of the Month. So, yeah, if you had fun watching me make these cards, please give me a thumbs up. And again, if you're new to my channel, would love to have you subscribe and join my Facebook group, Foiling Snobs Club. I know this was a longer video, but hopefully you had fun hanging out with me. If you are interested, I will have the links down below for you guys. And again, if you want to learn more about foiling, follow some of my playlists. I will have those linked for you guys down below. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.